Hey, it's Dr. Lowe with Lowe Chiropractic, and I want to talk to you about a couple things that most people are going through right now in our country, in our area. We've got people working from home. We're told to stay off the streets and not do as much travel and to cut down, and stores have closed. And we're told to stay at home and stay 6 feet away from each other. And this is stressful. A lot of people are having a lot of stress with this for a number of reasons. Maybe you're one of the people that you're staying at home and your kids are at home and you're trying to work from home and your kids are home and you have all this going on, and it's different. They call it a new normal, which hopefully is not normal for very long. And we're trying to work through that. So I want to talk to you about stress and how we can address that, how we can reduce that, and some of the things that our bodies are going through during the process. So number one is we know that stress and our immune system are related. People are under a lot of stress, get sick easier, they don't recover as quickly, and their bodies just tend to contract. Also, we want to talk about ways we can decrease pain. So over the next several days, we'll give you videos to show you stretches and things to undo some of the things that your body has done over time. Well, if you go from a sitting job to a standing job, your body has to adapt. And if your mom ever looked at you and said, if you make that face, keep making that face, it's going to stick that way, it really happens with your body. The way you sit, if you sit this way all the time, it tends to want to stick that way, and it pulls muscles and pulls things out of place and continues to struggle with you to make you do the same thing. So we're talking about some stretches, show you some things to help reduce pain, reduce stress, and help you be healthy through this entire process. There's a principle I want to talk to you about. It's a three-part thing. It is physiology, focus, and meaning. And this is how we stay in stress or get out of stress. Number one is our physiology. We're going to talk about that in the next several weeks, where we talk about the way we sit, the way we stand, and some stretches we can do. But you know, when you get under stress, you start feeling bad, you start contracting down, your head goes forward, and you end up like this, and you look depressed, and you see people and they're like, man, you look stressed. Well, they can tell because your body language is telling you that. And our physiology tells our brain what's going on. It's not necessarily one versus the other. They work together, but the way we sit, the way we stand, the way we do things tells us how we're feeling. And we're always trying to get that data, and our emotions are a data point. The food we eat is part of physiology. If we eat a bunch of sugar, if we eat a bunch of things we don't normally eat, it changes our physiology, changes our sleep patterns and things like that. Rest, making sure you stay on schedule so you're getting rest at night. You're waking up at a decent time in the morning, you're not sleeping in way past your normal biorhythms because you can. That's a big deal. And hydration, making sure you're getting plenty of water and cutting down on the coffee. Starbucks is closed. Cutting down on the Cokes, things like that, makes a big difference in your physiology and your ability to handle the stress that you've got. The next thing we'll talk about is your focus. If you worry, and some of us do, I do at times, your focus is what you're thinking about. The more you think about something, the bigger it grows for you. So, if you're thinking about the stress, you think about how things are going, think about how things might turn out and how bad it could get, and you keep talking to yourself about this, you're reinforcing it to yourself. We call it history because it is your story, or her story, if you want to call it that, but it's your story about what's going on. And so if you pick gratitude and you go through a list of 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 things you're grateful for every day, you're going to focus on the gratitude. You're going to feel much better through this entire process. And last is meaning. Whenever we look at something, we worry about something, we're giving it a meaning. We say, what does it mean when this happens? Starbucks is closed. What's that mean? Well, it means that it's bad and it's going downhill and this is not good and it's growing and it's getting worse and worse. Or it means I save $3 a day but not spending money on Starbucks. I want to spend more time at home and doing things like that. So we're going to break these down over the next several videos. We're going to look at some stretches and things you can do. But I want to tell you something. Whatever happens, we're here with you. We're here for you. And we're going to work together and we're going to be healthier as we go. So I'm Dr. Patrick Lowe with Lowe Chiropractic.